If you're watching this, you're probably tired of feeling like your money is slipping through your fingers. Maybe you've tried budgeting, maybe you've read a few finance books, but somehow your bank account never seems to reflect your hard work. Here is the truth. Most people don't get rich because of a lucky break or a secret investment tip. They get rich because they build habits, small, daily actions that add up to big results over time. And if you don't start building these habits now, you might find yourself in the same place or worse by 2026. So let's get real. Today, I'm sharing 10 money habits you absolutely must start before 2026. If you want to break out of the cycle and build real wealth, miss these, and you might just stay broke. But if you take action, you'll be shocked at how much your financial life can change in just a couple of years. Let's start with the first habit, and it's one that almost nobody talks about: tracking your money with ruthless honesty. Most people think they know where their money goes, but the reality is, we all underestimate our spending. That $5 coffee, the random online subscription, the late-night food delivery, they add up. Wealthy people don't just guess where their money is going, they track every dollar. And it's not about being cheap, it's about being aware. For the next 30 days, write down every single thing you spend money on. Use an app, a spreadsheet, or even a notebook. You'll be amazed at what you discover. This habit alone can reveal hundreds of dollars in waste each month. And once you see it, you can change it. The difference between someone who gets ahead and someone who stays stuck is often just this: awareness. Now, let's talk about the second habit: paying yourself first. This is the golden rule of personal finance, but so few people actually do it. Here's how most people handle their money. They get paid, they pay their bills, they spend on whatever they want, and if there's anything left, they save it. But here's the problem: there's never anything left. The wealthy flip this script. The moment they get paid, they move a set percentage, maybe 10%, maybe 20% straight into savings or investments. They treat saving like a non-negotiable bill. If you wait until the end of the month to save, you're relying on willpower, and willpower always loses to temptation. Automate your savings. Set up an automatic transfer the day you get paid. Even if it's just $20, start now. Over time, you can increase it, but the habit is what matters. The third habit is living below your means, not just within them. There's a big difference. Living within your means is spending up to the limit of what you earn. Living below your means is intentionally creating a gap between your income and your expenses. That gap is where wealth is built. It's not about deprivation. It's about freedom. The more you can widen that gap, the more options you have. You can invest, you can save for emergencies, you can take risks. Most people increase their spending every time they get a raise. The rich don't. They keep their lifestyle steady and let their wealth grow in the background. If you want to be wealthy by 2026, resist the urge to upgrade your life every time your income goes up. Instead, upgrade your investments. Habit number 4. Avoid lifestyle creep at all costs. This is the silent killer of wealth. You get a raise, you buy a nicer car. You get a bonus, you move to a bigger apartment. Suddenly, your expenses have caught up with your income, and you're no better off than before. The trick is to lock in your lifestyle at a comfortable level and let your income outpace your spending. Every time you get a raise, decide in advance what percentage you'll save and what percentage you'll spend. If you can save half of every raise, you'll be shocked at how quickly your net worth grows. Remember, it's not about how much you make. It's about how much you keep. The fifth habit is building an emergency fund before you do anything else. Life is unpredictable. Cars break down, jobs get lost, medical bills happen. If you don't have a safety net, you'll be forced to go into debt every time something goes wrong. And debt is the enemy of wealth. Aim for at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses in a separate, easily accessible account. This isn't money for investing or spending. It's your financial airbag. It gives you the confidence to take risks, to invest, to say no to things that don't serve you. Most importantly, it keeps you from making desperate decisions when life throws you a curveball. Now, let's talk about habit number 6, investing consistently, no matter what the market is doing. Too many people try to time the market, waiting for the perfect moment to invest. The truth is, nobody can predict the market, not even the experts. The wealthy know that the real secret is consistency. They invest a set amount every month, rain or shine, bull market or bear market. This is called dollar cost averaging, and it takes the emotion out of investing. If you're waiting for the perfect time to start, you'll be waiting forever. Start now, start small, but start. The habit is more important than the amount. Habit number 7 is to avoid bad debt like the plague. Not all debt is created equal. There's good debt like a mortgage on a home that appreciates in value or a student loan for a degree that increases your earning power. But bad debt like credit card balances, payday loans, or financing for things that lose value is a wealth killer. The interest rates are sky high, and the payments never seem to end. If you have bad debt, make a plan to pay it off as quickly as possible. Use the debt avalanche or debt snowball method, whichever keeps you motivated, and once you're out, stay out. The freedom you'll feel is worth every sacrifice. Habit number 8. Always have a plan for your money. Most people drift through life, hoping things will work out. The wealthy set goals, make plans, and track their progress. Every dollar has a job. At the start of each month, sit down and decide where your money will go. How much will you save? How much will you invest? What are your priorities? When you give your money a purpose, it works harder for you. And you'll be amazed at how much more you can accomplish when you're intentional. Habit number 9 is to surround yourself with people who have good money habits. You've probably heard the saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This is especially true when it comes to money. If your friends are always spending, always upgrading, always living for the weekend, it's easy to get pulled into that mindset. But if you spend time with people who are focused on building wealth, making smart choices and talking about opportunities instead of obstacles, you'll start to think differently. This doesn't mean you have to ditch your old friends, but it does mean you should seek out mentors, join communities, or follow people online who inspire you to level up. The conversations you have, the advice you hear, and the examples you see will shape your financial future more than you realize. If you want to change your money story by 2026, change your environment first. Habit number 10, and maybe the most important, keep learning about money. The world of finance is always changing. New tools, new opportunities, new risks. The people who stay broke are the ones who think they already know it all. The people who get rich are the ones who stay curious. Make it a habit to read one book about money every quarter. Listen to podcasts, watch videos like this one, or take a free online course. The more you learn, the more you earn, not just because you'll make better decisions, but because you'll spot opportunities that others miss. Knowledge compounds just like money does, and the best part? It's never been easier to learn. The information is out there, often for free. All you have to do is make it a priority. Let's pause and contrast these habits with what most people do. Most people drift through life on autopilot. So don't just watch this video and move on, take action. Pick one habit and start today. Share your progress in the comments. Tell a friend what you're working on. By 2026, you could be in a completely different place financially. You could have savings, investments, freedom, and peace of mind. Or you could be stuck in the same old cycle, wondering where your money went. The choice is yours. Don't let another year go by without making a change. Start these 10 habits now and watch your life transform.